Hello and welcome. I thought I should think something new up for the new year. Hi Helen. Just saying welcome to everybody here. Also videoing it for YouTube, so whoever can't be here now can always catch up later. So I'll hopefully do that every week if I remember. So welcome to the new year. I haven't been on for a while, so nice to be back. I thought think something new up for the new year. So I came up with the idea of doing one sun salutation a week and then adding another one each week. So we'll be building up our strength and our practice week by week throughout the year. And then my take on it is I'm going to add a goal to it as well. So a personal goal for me, which is getting back into running. So at the moment I'm walking everywhere, but I miss my running and I don't know why I'm not running. So I'm going to hold all you accountable for that. And then I'm more than happy to hold anything accountable that you like to achieve in your life. So hopefully we'll have a nice group as we're doing this through the year. This week I'm definitely doing it live here on Facebook, and then maybe further on we can do another group so it can be more interactive. If people want a chat group, please just put it in the message and we can all be in a chat group supporting each other. Also love to hear what your goals are, whether it's just to turn up for yoga once a week, or whether there's anything else that you want. So either way, you're welcome. Also, my daughter made a beautiful sun salutation animation drawing thing for me for the end of last year. So if any of you would like a copy of that, then also let me know and I'll get them printed as some small posters for small charge. I'll get her to sign them all, so we'll send them out as limited editions. She is an artist, so maybe one day they'll be worth something, who knows. So that's my offer to you. Yeah, let's get started. So this week all we'll do is just one sun salutation. It varies slightly for the sun salutation my daughter drew for me, and we might vary them throughout the weeks anyway, and then when we get up in the bigger numbers then we might just fly through them. But for now, let's slow down and take it to the mat. If you haven't got a mat, just have bare feet so you don't slip anywhere. So let's just stand on the mat and be ready for our sun salutation. But let's just stop before we start. So just standing with your feet hip width apart, shoulders down in line with just a natural spine, chin level with the floor, closing your eyes if that feels comfortable. Just having your hands, your palms turning forward, gently relaxing your fingers, and just take a few breaths here, just seeing how you are today. If you haven't set a goal for yourself, maybe just close your eyes and think, what do you really want? And quite often it just pops to you, pops straight into your head. So when you listen, you probably do know what you want. Hope we can work towards that. Take a deep inhalation and a deep exhalation. And another one, breathing in maybe for 4 or 5. And exhaling for 4 or 5. Open our eyes, just wriggling our fingers, wriggling our toes a bit, circling the wrists and circling the ankles. So let's get to the sun salutation. I'll be standing at the top of my mat. Again, feet hip width apart. So under the bones in your hips rather than anything else. Shoulders down and back. Chin level with the ground. Let's just inhale when we're standing with our hands slightly out to the side, making some space for our armpits. So a deep inhalation here. And as you're exhaling, taking your hands to heart center. Inhale, reaching our hands up towards the ceiling, gazing up towards the hand, shoulders down, same time as you're reaching up to your shoulder blades at the back of your back. Squeezing your glutes, maybe just slightly back, but we're not warm yet, so be gentle. And then as we exhale, we're folding forward, bending your knees, reaching with your hands down towards the floor. Tummy touching our thighs. Inhale, hands on shins, coming halfway up with a flat back. Neck in line with the rest of the spine, just gazing down. Exhale, folding forward. Hands down towards the ground again. And then let's step back with our right foot. Then lowering the right knee down, folding our leg down towards the mat, gazing up, shining forward with our collarbone and our heart. Curling our toes under, stepping into a plank, pushing the heels back, spreading your fingers, maybe arms just a little bit further forward than your shoulders. Then let's lower your knees. Your chin goes towards the mat and the chest. Elbows into the side. And lowering your legs, coming all the way down. Placing your hands so your hands are near your nipples. Elbows into the side. Slight back bend, pushing, lifting up. Let's lift our hands so we can see that we're just using our back muscles. Curling the toes under, hands back down on the mat. Let's push up onto our knees. Then we'll lift our knees off the mat, pushing our hips towards the ceiling. And stepping here in downward dog. Curling our arms around so our biceps are towards the front of the mat. Our ears are by our biceps. Pushing the hips up towards the ceiling, sort of the corner between the wall and the ceiling. Lengthening your hamstrings, but taking small steps. First one, and then the other. Getting some length in. Gazing towards your hand, lifting your right leg up towards the ceiling, and then stepping your leg up between your hands. You might want to caterpillar, walk with your toes, so lifting your leg up there with your arm, lowering your left knee, gazing up again, heart shining forward. Maybe feeling that stretch in your left hip flexors. Pushing up with your hands, bringing your left foot next to the right, forward fold again. You can bend your knees if you need to, or your hamstrings might be a little bit warmer now, so you can have straighter legs. Inhale, reaching forward, start pushing up with your legs, pushing on all four corners of your foot, reaching up towards the ceiling, shoulders down, squeeze your glutes, lifting up, then up and a little bit back, we're lifting more up and over. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, hands back out to mountain pose. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Hope that you're all okay. Inhale and exhale. Bringing the heart rate down a little if it was up. And another. Inhale here again. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reaching up towards the ceiling, reaching up and over, squeezing your glute, maybe a slight back bend. Exhale, folding forward, diving down towards the ground. Inhale, halfway up, flat back, hands and shin. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, stepping back with left foot, knee down, heart shining forward. We're going to hold our breath in plank, if we can, if that feels comfortable. That's what we're aiming for when we're moving more with a flow through it all. Then lowering your knees, your chin and your chest onto the floor, elbows into the side. Letting go of your legs, coming all the way down onto the mat, fingertips by your nipples, elbows in, pushing your pelvis into the ground, and soft legs coming back up, lifting your arms to see if you're lifting with your back muscles rather than pushing up with your hands, curling your toes under, either pushing up by your knees or just pushing straight up into downward dog. Hip up and back. Remember the bicep towards the front of the mat, ears in line with your arms. Lifting your left foot up towards the ceiling, gazing towards your hands and stepping that leg forward. The left leg forward up between your hands, lowering your right knee down, again gazing forward, shining that hard. Now want a couple of breaks here, then you could be up higher and you can rest your hands on your leg. Place the hands on the mat, stepping the right foot next to the left. One more forward fold. Let's just hang out here for a little bit. Grab hold of your elbows with your hands, crossing over. Relaxing into this pose, having your knees bent or straight. Let's loosen our arms, reaching forward with them, pushing up with our legs, coming up. So one last backward bend, reaching up, squeeze our glutes, then coming slightly back, gazing up towards your hands, hands to heart center, and back out to mountain pose. Brilliant. So that was one round of sun salutation with some explanations. I'll keep going through them in details while we're getting used to them. If you are used to sun salutations and you just want to take part of it, just do it slowly and just work in each pose. Just hold the pose or move on when you feel ready. And please just comment or send me a message about maybe what you're choosing to do, if anything else. I'm hoping to do these videos most Mondays, so you've got a week to either catch up or do it, or work on your thing. So depending on how I'm working otherwise, I'm hoping to do at least 2/3 on a Monday morning. Again, let me know whatever time is good for you. Tomorrow morning, I think I've decided to do it 7 or 7:30 or something like that. But I will put that in an event in a minute. Good to see you all. Good to see so many of you. Happy New Year and Namaste. Thanks for attending today and see you all soon.